The Above Average podcast acknowledges that this episode was recorded on the lands of the Whadjuk Noongar people. We recognise that every conversation we have, every step we take, and every story we share happens on Aboriginal land. Always was, always will be.
So I thought we'd just come in here, play a few games, but apparently we're talking about why energy is contagious. Or is it contagious? This is the talking duck. Rolling, rolling, rolling,
Action.
rolling.
Action.
And action.
We should open these first so we don't forget to do it.
Yep.
Cheers. You okay? Because you're holding your own mic today. Product placement.
Are we?
Oh, that was good. Yeah, I think
We're
yeah.
just ready, are we?
We're
Or we
yeah,
ready?
yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Welcome
to the
Above Average
podcast.
Welcome to the Above Average podcast, where every day feels like a Thursday afternoon. But really, welcome to a place where misfits get together and we talk about life and the way that we experience it. We're sometimes silly, we're sometimes kind of serious, but mostly kind of silly. Who are you?
My name is Chaos.
I'm Storm.
Manning the camera is our beautiful producer DeezNutz. You can't see her, but she is one of the OG misfits.
We love. Okay, so on today's episode of the Above Average podcast, we are talking about the concept that energy is contagious and what that means to us. As always, I'm going to start with a game. The game that we're going to start with today, Chaos, which once again, I feel like you've done actually a bit more prep this week.
Have I? What?
Yeah, so you read the notes.
I read some
Notes.
Yeah,
Okay. I should probably still explain the game.
correct.
This game is called Above Average or Absolute Carnage.
Absolute Carnage.
Basically, Producer DeezNutz is going to be reading us a situation, and then we, at the same time, are going to give our answer. And so if we think the situation is, good vibrations, it's above average.
Okay.
If we're like, no, absolute
Absolute
carnage.
Carnage, right.
Okay?
We buzz in.
We both get to answer.
I'm ready.
Feeling ready, DeezNutz?
Number one, cancelling plans but sending a genuinely kind voice note.
Carnage.
Above average. Except if you're the one who was hosting.
Absolute Carnage. And I do it all the time.
DeezNutz, you good.
Okay, number two, arriving way too early and just sitting there.
Absolute carnage. Carnage.
You cannot. Oh my goodness. That is Producer DeezNutz to a T. Fucking an hour before classes every day of the week. Jeez.
Is it okay if you have good banter?
You can't be EPC though. Early party crew, that ain't it. You know what I
I'd
mean?
just like to point out I do not sit an hour early.
Not anymore.
Okay.
That's outrageous.
Number three, trauma dumping on someone you met 10 minutes ago.
Ooh.
Above average.
Above average. Yep, above average.
If the vibes are there, this goes into the theme of the episode. Energy is contagious. If we're feeling the energy, if we're feeling the vibrations,
Yep.
boom. Dump that shit.
It's like, how do you get in though? It's
Yeah.
like, have you also experienced childhood trauma?
Yeah.
Were you a gifted child? Like,
Also, where we're at in life nowadays, we just assume everyone is suffering from some kind of childhood trauma. So we've taken it upon ourselves to extract that information from all who come near us.
efficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number four, leaving a party without saying goodbye to anyone.
Above average.
Is above average. That's so above average, I could see the heavens.
Meeting expectations.
The old Irish goodbye. Beautiful stuff.
Fully
Yeah.
endorsed.
There's nothing worse than trying to leave and then you got to dap every cunt up. And then there's always one or two cunts that are like, oh, come on, man, stay back. Fuck you. You know what I mean? I'm tired. I'm out of here. I want a cheeseburger.
Just peace.
Peace. Let me go.
Number five, crying in the car, then walking into the gym like nothing happened.
Absolute carnage.
Is absolute carnage.
I've done that.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, man.
You think you can hide it.
Yeah. At least like Revo, like no one really knows you there, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, you could say you were yawning, but you come into fucking our place and everyone's like, "You're
That's
right."
true. Yeah.
Yeah. You
You're
could
gonna-
even
yeah.
look like you could have even cleaned your act up,
Yeah.
and then someone will still be like, "Something's off."
Number six, giving unsolicited advice because you just want to help.
Carnage, but like
That-
not a good carnage.
Yeah, that is absolute kind of like. Did I ask?
Yeah.
Did I fucking ask you?
Read the room.
Especially if you didn't even tell them your situation, they heard it from some other cunt, and then they're like, "Oh, I just wanted to chime in on your shit." Go away. Sort your life out before you come try and help me with mine.
It's like reading energy, right? If this motherfucker clearly does not want your help, nothing you say or do is going to get through to them. So just protect your peace and GTFO.
Amen, sister.
Taking a full day off with zero explanation.
The most above average, actually. Yeah, I'm for that. We should take more of those.
And work.
Yes.
Yeah, no explanation required.
Yeah.
If explanations are required, you're with the wrong people.
Yeah.
So get a new job.
Number 8, oversharing and then immediately saying, anyway.
Absolutely.
I think that's just outrageous, eh?
It's like off the charts.
Yeah.
Carnage. But also respect, question mark.
Yeah, like, did you just want to get it off your
I
chest?
think the intention matters.
Off the top of the dome, absolute carnage. But, you know, if it's someone just trying to just need a little bit of a release today, my dog died, happy days. Yeah.
I think especially like in a PT context, if I'm holding pads for someone and we're taking breaks in between rounds, then they just like, whoosh,
Yeah.
they do the dumping and I'm the jab cross, you know? Guilty.
Dumping is such a explicit word, isn't it?
Say it again.
Dumping.
Say it like whisper.
Dumping.
Yeah.
Anyway. Number 9, matching the energy of the room instead of trying to lift it.
Above average. I feel like it's above average in a really rebellious.
I'm on the fence with this one. Is it my job to lift your nonsense? Or should you do that on your own? I don't know that I'll try to lift it. If it lifts because of me, great. I'll just be chaos. And if the energy lifts, bloody beautiful. But I'm not going to try to lift it, if that makes sense.
Oh, it totally makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm going to go straight. I'm down the middle.
Absolute.
Above carnage.
Above carnage. Yeah, because that can get into the realm of being dismissive and invalidating. Like if you're just there to be like, I do not care what is getting you down right now, you will smile.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
I agree. All right.
And the last one, number 10, saying yes when your whole body is saying no.
Absolute carnage.
Carnage. Agree. You got to listen.
Your body knows. You know? If it feels right in your body, then fuck everyone else.
You need to say that at least one episode now. What is it? I'll tell them to go get fucked. Sometimes if people are in a scary situation and their body's like, nah, jumping out of an airplane or something, do you say yes? Where is the line? It comes back to energy and alignment. If you truly know where your compass is, you should listen to that and say no without external expectations.
Yeah, I think it's different. Like a body feeling and fear are different.
Oh, I like that.
You know what I mean? Fear is there to help you differentiate between like life or death, right? And your body saying no it's saying no to someone else's energy or that other thing's energy. That energy is not for you. So get away from it. You know what I mean?
That was deep. I've never heard that separation of fear and almost like intuition maybe, or like gut feeling is as different, which is really cool. Fuck. Okay, our next game is kind of like a would you rather, but I thought that I would kind of make it the above average podcast edition, which basically is a series of emotional would you rather. Not your typical would you rather your feet are made of noodles and your knees of leaves.
Yeah.
So what I've done
That was
actually,
quick off the bat there.
Thank you.
Just thought of that. For the record, noodles.
I've sent you 5 questions. You may now open the message. You're going to ask me 5 emotional would you rathers, and I'll ask you after.
All right.
Unless you'd like to reverse that, I could ask you first. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I want to go first.
You want me to ask you the would you rathers?
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Alrighty. So, would you rather be honest and uncomfortable, or comfortable but slightly fake?
Honest and uncomfortable.
Yeah, that is very new coded. That's what that is. Would you rather absorb other people's emotions or accidentally project yours onto them?
Absorb others.
Would you rather leave a room feeling proud of yourself or feeling liked by others?
Proud of myself.
Yeah. Would you rather be known for your warmth or your intensity?
I don't think I'm that intense, so warmth. Or am I? I don't know.
Last one. Would you rather protect your peace or confront the issue straight away?
Would protecting your peace not be confronting issues?
I feel like in this context, maybe it's a pick your battles a situation.
I pick peace. Because, to be fair, I don't actually care that much about what everyone else is doing. There's probably a handful of people whose opinions I'd be like, nah, and want to try to understand more. But outside of those, probably 5 people are so, you know? Yeah.
I do.
And 2 of them are right here.
Aw, he means us.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That means it's my turn. Yeah. And you get to sit there and listen.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. So, would you rather be emotionally calm but a bit bored, or excited but slightly overwhelmed?
Ooh. I think. Wait, say it again.
Would you rather be emotionally calm or excited but slightly overwhelmed?
Oh, I would rather be like excited and just like a little bit overwhelmed because that's my constant.
And that's your life now?
Yeah. I strive to be more calm.
Yeah. Would you rather feel deeply understood by one person or loosely liked by everyone?
Oh, deeply understood.
Yeah. Would you rather cry in private or accidentally in public? How do you accidentally cry?
Absolutely. Okay,
In
so wait,
public.
on purpose cry in private?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta make sense of it.
Would you rather cry in private or accidentally in public?
That's like having a breakdown in public.
Yeah, where you're just walking down the street, eating a donut, and then the walls come caving in. You just drop to your knees and you're howling. Yeah, like you're turning into a werewolf. Yeah.
My true answer is like, you gotta go, right? Yeah. It's not just poops, it's also
Yeah, it's not just
tears.
Okay. So, wee, poos, and tears. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Quote by Storm. Would you rather have lots of energy but no focus, or focus but low energy?
Really, these are written for me.
ADHD.
No, the first bit.
Yeah.
Lots of energy, not focused. That's my strength.
Yeah. The energy helps you. I feel like we swing to either side.
Yeah.
All of us, actually. My friend Grace calls me eventually because I eventually show up.
I don't know how to feel about that.
She gets shitty that she'll plan something for a particular time and I'm always an hour late or longer. Shout out, Grace. She probably won't watch this anyway because she's a hater. Well, no, if she watches it because she'll have something to say about that comment. Would you rather be the listener or the talker in a hard conversation?
Oh.
Can I answer this for you?
Yes.
Talker.
I have to try hard to be the listener. I'm working on it, especially if the person who needs to be the talker doesn't have a lot of practice yet, you know?
Yeah.
So,
What's this game called?
a bit of a Storm small talk segue, if you will. I'm going to introduce something that's been on my mind for the last week and see if you can put it into context for the people. If not, I'll just jump in and help out, okay? You ready?
Yeah.
Your word / sound is...
And I've got what?
If you could just, maybe just reflect back what you think.
Like, slow down. Grab the wall. Yeah. Hang on. It's like a spelling bee. Can you say it in a sentence?
Oh, yeah, okay. The sentence is... It's a complete sentence on its own.
It's its own thing.
Yeah.
But do you say it after you've said something else or before you've said something else? Maybe someone said something to you. Do you mean like, hold up? You know?
Actually, I love that.
So if I'm like, let's say I'm coming at you, you know, with like concern or issue, and I'm telling you a bunch of things and you're just like telling me to back up.
I think that is probably the next phase for this sound of where it could go.
Yeah.
I love that. So to answer your question, it's almost like a yeet and a slow down. In the context of Mario Kart, you go up on 2 wheels, barely hanging on, but you got this. So if you're running late to an appointment and there's a parking spot you may not fit into, You just hope for the best. Another example, it's got many, many uses, is let's say we're coaching a boxing class together, like our Wednesday beginners class. All of a sudden, I've said to everybody, guys, do not worry. I know that it is very hot in here and I will turn those fans on. 15 minutes later, I realize I have not turned those fans on. I'm like, got to turn the fans on. So it's, I guess, like a filler word in between. But it's kind of an acknowledgement that there is some bullshittery happening, but we're coping.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep, that was great. Should we get on to the main topic now?
Yep.
Alrighty.
So today's main topic, as I've just been told, because I did actually read the notes, however, my memory is not the greatest, okay? So I thought we'd just come in here, play a few games, but apparently we're talking about why energy is contagious. Or is it contagious? We're going to unpack that right now. And I'd like to start off by saying I think energy is contagious for one main reason, right? How many times you go into a room or a place or whatever, and you go in and you go, the energy's off in here. Immediately, too, you know, or you go, man, this place is great. When I got this new place here, for example, I walked in and I went, boom, this is home. You have to listen to that. Because when I was at my other place, the moment I walked into that space, I was like, this ain't it. But I didn't have a choice in the moment, so I just sort of accepted it. And boy, was I correct, because that was a devastating time of my life. How do you try to change energy? Energy is energy. You can move it, shift it, or become it. You can transmute your own energy, and you can affect somebody else to want to transmute theirs, but it's up to them at the end of the day.
Okay, so if we look at two different situations, a living situation that's not it versus your working life at the gym, is it possible to actively influence and drive energy in one space over another? Where is the differences there?
Great question. Actually, did that come off the dome?
It did,
Well, I think Good Vibes had an energy, right? And I slotted into that. And there's an alignment there. So naturally, I folded in to the already great energy that is Good Vibes Boxing, East Perth. Shout out. My old house, apartment, whatever. They had their own energy. No matter what my energy is like, if other people don't fuck with that, it's gonna stay the same. It's gonna be stale. I'm gonna be on the outskirts. They weren't receptive to what I had to bring, and I was not receptive to theirs. So I think if you feel it within yourself, you should just act on it.
What it sounds like, at least in those two examples, it's almost like there was a foundation of energy started by the people that were there first.
Correct.
Now my brain is thinking, so energy moves and shifts, and it sounds like the energy that was trying to be contagious was, at least in the living situation, the negativity trying to push itself onto you. And I'm wondering, is that because they were there first or because they were the majority energy? Do you know what I mean? Like, is it a first or a most?
Probably both.
Okay.
First and most, right? And there was a lack of openness amongst them. And I think my energy can be confronting when you haven't done the work, so to speak. So then you see me happy-go-lucky, not really getting down by too much. Even if I am, I'm kind of like, well, have a laugh, whatever. For someone struggling, that's probably really annoying. I've experienced that people get frustrated with my happiness.
Yeah,
it's because it's hard to watch other people be happy if you're not.
And I think, if we look at energy as something that can be moved, and I guess the overarching question of is it contagious? I then start to wonder, do we have the power to change it? Because knowing who you are, in instances where there is energy that is trying to get through to you that is negative or that is not the same vibration as you, actually you have the strength in yourself and your identity to be like, I actually just put a wall there, so I'm not accepting it, but I'm not exchanging it. Maybe the more you get to know yourself and feel your own energy, it becomes less about trying to bring up the people around you or trying to not get sucked into that and actually just existing without the exchange.
I definitely think energy is contagious. Let's say it's just me and you together, right? And you're down and I'm not. I could probably lift your spirits a little bit. But then let's say there's a couple that are both low energy, just me, trying to have conversation with them. Their like collective negative energy is too strong for me to penetrate and get in there. In the case of good vibes, everyone's energy is pretty high. Right, so if one person with low energy comes in, they obviously feel way better surrounded by this power station of good energy. That's why people like coming. Sometimes you need the army of good energy to lift and be contagious. Yeah, we've all hung out with someone that's a person I can only hang out with for X amount of time. Like I've got a friend, she's great, don't get me wrong, but my cup has to be full first, you know? There's energy vampires. And I don't think they mean to be, but...
Well, that's a great point. Like, there's a certain level of awareness to your own energy.
Small doses, people, you know? Sometimes you just need a break.
I often felt I have to save the other person, or it's my responsibility to do something and do this. When you have someone like that and someone chronically low energy, it's not a sustainable relationship.
One's always taking.
Without realizing. I have a few examples that came to mind as you were speaking. One in particular is this incredible like buzz. It's like every time you see him, it's like electricity, and sometimes it looks like his hair's out here. Recently, he's almost like a tornado of energy and just comes through the door, and it literally like, I'm almost like, where did he go? And it's a very not grounded, and I can see other people within like the client base and the team that maybe aren't aware of energy as much, and I see it trickle out into them. So all of a sudden, people that were calm and with a neutral energy are becoming like mini tornadoes. I feel like I've done enough work to stop, acknowledge, see where my responsibility is to influence the energy, but also, whoa, there is a lot going on here that will eventually calm down. I see it being contagious. If you're not aware of your own energy and responsible for how you feel and how centered you are, you could get swept up by this tornado and then that hurricane and then that bushfire, and all of a sudden, like, you're taken on a journey that isn't your own.
So in today's sign off,
Yeah.
if we were in an elevator, right? Let's say this building's 10 floors, okay? So you've got 10 floors to explain why somebody should listen or watch the Above Average podcast. What would you say to them?
I would say that you're not living your most silly or serious life without this podcast. And if you want to be a goofy goober, you need to know how.
Is this the workbook for being a goofy goober? Is that what you're saying?
If the plankton fits.
Yeah.
What would your elevator pitch be?
I would say you should definitely watch the Above Average podcast or listen, depending on your learning style. But if not, go fuck yourselves.
Okay. So guys, just a disclaimer. We are obviously, or maybe not obviously, not mental health professionals. The things we talk about on this podcast are just our own experiences and the way we view life through the lens of storm and chaos. So please don't try this at home. Please don't take this as professional advice. Stay safe out there. Love you. Thanks.
Nice.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Producer? Holy cunt. Producer Deez, this episode is not brought to you by Savvy.
One day it might be.
Beavis and Butthead. No, I was too busy having sex with girls.
Wow. Let's keep that in. This is your little ducky.
Can you see that? It's the Joker. Thank you. I love the Joker. He's misunderstood.
Just got attacked by a ninja.
You're talking about ninjas? Okay.
Energy ninja?
Energy ninja. And I'm gone.
Yeah, it was just when I leant in, I was like, oh, yeah, get away from me, girl. For those who don't know, because we haven't done an episode on who we are and how we came to be. So we're boxing coaches.
I was actually built in a lab.
Oh, shoot. Are they going to find you now? It's nice to share that with you, dude. Every week, even when you're super goofy.
This episode was brought to you by Savvy. Savvy is a brain-boosting drink to help you get through your day with absolute focus. Buy yours today at finestandfriends.co.nz. Use code CHAOS at checkout.